Okay, today is the unboxing, unbagging, the unbagging of the Eberly stock Bando XL. Nope. Oh, perforations. Okay, a little snack pack. Just kidding. Okay, Bando. Well, first impressions. Let's take a look. Bando bag. Like an ammunition bandolier, the Bando bag is a lightweight and convenient way to transport your EDC items. The full zip back pocket measures 5.5 height, 9.5 width, and 1-inch depth. Large enough to secure most subcompact and compact sidearms like the Glock 19 and those similar in size or smaller. The main compartment features an interior mesh zippered pocket and 2 slip pockets for additional organization, a small zippered front pocket that is perfect for keys, cords, and other small items. 3 zippered and 2 interior slip pockets, waist belt, adjustable from 31.5 to 44 inches, large rear pocket lined with loop, internal hook-backed elastic keeper. Cool. It is a fanny pack, which is what I'm looking for. I have a Carhartt fanny pack that I wear at the gym with the gun in it, but it is not ideal. This says it could fit up to a Glock 19. Yeah, I fit a full-size Glock 17 in a regular fanny pack. I don't know how I do it. It just crams in there, kind of diagonal. So I know that this will fit, but, you know, I wanted to see what's good. The nylon is very shiny. It is not subdued at all. That's fine. It just looks like a regular everyday fanny pack. That's now we're talking. Made for a gun. Sick. Okay, well, this is the compartment for the pistol. My everyday carry right now is a 43X. Actually, it's a 48. It was a 43X. Oh, yeah. Gun safety. Yeah, this is very loaded. Just so you know, I don't care. There's nobody else here. Go f yourself. Oh, I can't show that on YouTube. Seems like a high-grade nylon, but it's not tactical in that it's very reflective, but that's okay. I guess the idea of the gray man thing is it's so in your face that it doesn't look tactical. It doesn't look like you're hiding something. It just looks like you're a nerd with a fanny pack, and that's good. The zippers feel real nice. A lot of space in here. A lot of space in here. I love the toggles on the zippers. I don't know what you call these, but they're just cord with rubber pieces that hold their shape. I hate the ones that are just tied like in a little bullshit knot. These ones seem pretty legit. There's a lot of space in the concealed carry pocket. Definitely enough space for a gun and 2 magazines. Alright, so here's going to be like kind of a EDC pocket dump. Basically, the purpose of this is to find out how much of my everyday carry stuff that fits in my pockets can go into this bag. Oh, keys. Don't copy my keys, bro. Just put that there. This is everything that I carry in my pockets for EDC, besides my watch and wedding ring. And basically the purpose of this bag is to be able to use it in shorts and a bathing suit and not have to compromise or sacrifice anything. So I'll go item by item from left to right, I guess. Actually, excluding the weapons. The weapons will be last. Wallet with cash. Fits nicely in the front. The comb. We got these nice pockets right here that I could pretty much clip a light into for sure. A pocket notebook. So basically it's a field notebook with a credit card and a nice pen. Okay, fit it like that. Keys and fobs will just go right in there. knife, so knife is tricky, right? Like, knives aren't as illegal, I guess you could say, depending on where you are. Now that's a fixed blade knife. I kind of go between that or a Spyderco Manix 2. And this guy right here. If I were carrying this like straight up, like if this was going to be my kit for the day, I probably would switch to my folder rather than have that full knife. Keep that knife because it's pretty utilitarian for what I do. I do have a band for this that I'm gonna act like it's in there, and just like that, everything I carry in my pockets is in this fanny pack, which is pretty sweet. I am quite a husky boy. I do have an extension trap. This goes up to 44 inches. I wear a 40. It fits on my waist, but I wear a 48 because my legs are gigantic. But they sell this, I think it was like $5. And it's just an extension. Clips right onto this. Literally the same clips and everything. Just like that. Bang. Alright, it is definitely a big fanny pack. But it's nice though. This is a problem. It's nice that this is included, but this doesn't really work that well. So just gonna upload into my pockets while I finish my thoughts. This is a very nice option when you have no pockets. I mean, you couldn't look nerdier than wearing a fanny pack. That is just basically the rules. I don't make them, but those are the rules. You couldn't look nerdier than you do while wearing a fanny pack. That's actually good because you want to be undercover and you don't really want to be a target. Like, even though you have a gun, you don't want to make yourself a target, or even though you're equipped or ready, because I'm born in '93, so active shooters are kind of like a phenomenon and I'm always thinking about. And my everyday carry gear has been geared towards that. The ever-present threat of an active shooter. Just so you know just how much I like the Bando. It's mine forever. My everyday carry is kind of focused on that particular worst-case scenario, as well as the things that I need to do, which are take notes and make money. I think this is a really good tool. I think fanny packs in general are a super good tool. They're a great option for everyday carry for sure. This is particularly high quality. I don't know how it's going to hold up, but you can pretty much gauge something by its materials and how it feels in hand. It's definitely going to hold up. This is a much tighter woven nylon than, say, like Maxpedition bags, which I've used many times, Maxpedition bags. Also, I forgot to mention, I saw this, which looks like the perfect spot for a tourniquet, in the main pouch, which is good because it seems when you undo the weapon, I would call it weapon compartment, it flops down to make it easy to pull a weapon out, which is actually, I love that. Just everything drops out of the way, that's good. But for life-saving gear, like if I had my knife in this pouch, right, and I needed to open a box, I have to expose a pistol, which is not good. I would rather keep the knife in the main compartment, as well as a tourniquet, right? Like, if I'm helping somebody, I wouldn't want a tourniquet next to my gun, and then I'd have to basically expose my gun in order to help somebody. I'd rather just be able to whip out a tourniquet. Realistically, I'm much more likely to use a tourniquet than a gun. because I'm a lot more likely to find myself in a situation where somebody needs medical attention or is bleeding out because they cut their brachial artery on a piece of glass on a car window in a car accident, or countless other things. Trauma injuries can cause you to bleed out too. So everybody's on the road every day, pretty much. So the chances that you'll need a tourniquet over a gun are higher. But always have both. So I'd say, long story short, the build quality of this bag is just as good as the rest of the Fade lineup. The zippers seem to be the same. It has more than enough space for everything in your pockets for EDC plus. So like, I would say if you were gonna wear this with pants, one, you're a nerd, and that's okay. But I call everything on your person your first line of EDC, and then your second line is like all the materials that aren't 100% necessary for your day-to-day life, but make it easier, better, convenient to have. Sometimes they are necessary, but they're too bulky for your pockets. That goes in your backpack. Backpack is the second line EDC. I guess third line would be like your vehicle, where like you're not taking it around, like just carrying it around like a weirdo, like I don't know, like a truck gun. You know, you don't want to just carry that around. I mean, you might want to carry that around, but like, you know, it's kind of weird if you're just walking around open carrying an AR or whatever you got. I mean, cool, you do what you want, Second Amendment. Wherever you live that you can do that, that's cool. But here in New York, you can't do that. So you keep it in a fanny pack, I guess, or your truck. You know what I mean. Anyway, this is big enough to be second line. If you want to stuff this with med stuff and magazines, like if you're going into a dangerous area for whatever reason, but you can't have a backpack, you want to be less of a target, you could have your first line, and you could have all your backups in this. 2 extra magazines, easy. You can have a full IFAK in here, plus tourniquets. That goes with an IFAK. You could have writing tools, notepads, radios, anything you could think of, cameras, whatever. You can definitely fit in this bag. Like, it is possible. This is a big bag. Let me just see if this works. My fancy schmancy camera is a Sony a7 III, and I have a 50 millimeter lens on here, and I'm fairly confident that I could take this camera, even with the small rig frame on it, and tuck it in this thing. I mean, that's a full-size, high-quality DSLR camera. Like, if you don't want to get robbed of that, and you're in flip-flops and stuff, you don't want to be a target and wear it around your neck while you're going from A to B, there it is, dude. With room for another lens, by the way. If you situate it, you can definitely fit more stuff in here. I mean, there's a lot of room in there, man. Right now, this is $39.20 on Eberly stock. It is Black Friday 2024. This is a short or brief unboxing. High quality, would buy. If you need a fanny pack, you should get it. Or even if you need an IFAK, I would say, if you're going to load out an IFAK, this is a good option too, because you can have this in your everyday pack as an IFAK, and you could just rip it out, run over to wherever you need to run over with just your IFAK. Let's say you had a weapon system in your backpack and you have this IFAK. You don't necessarily want to pull your backpack with your weapon system out of your trunk and run over to somebody and help them in a car accident with, you know, with your gun laying around like on the floor using your backpack as an IFAK, when you could just have this as an IFAK. Strap it to your chest, strap it around your waist, run over, help, do what you can. This is a cool piece of kit. I mean, it's not obvious that you need a fanny pack, but they are very convenient, especially if you go to the gym. I would say, yo, for $39.20, buy this sucker.